Welcome back to Hurricanes Live. The Hurricanes annual alumni game will take place tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. right here at PNC Arena, so make sure you don't miss it. And tonight we have a very special guest with us, one of the participants, Paul Lawson, all the way from Scotland, the first international participant to join this game. I am so excited for tomorrow. How about you?
I'm super excited, beyond excited.
So I want you to explain to all of us what made you decide to finally play this year, because you've been thinking about it for a few years.
The first year I had an inkling. I thought, it'd be a good idea to go over, but I'd kind of just stopped playing in, saving up for my wedding and going on vacation and stuff. So I thought I'd let that dream slip away, but I saw it on Facebook maybe 6-7 weeks ago.
Yep.
And got in contact with Shane, and here I am.
Here you are. Now, you were a big fan of the franchise going all the way back to the 90s, and Scott Walker was your favorite player. Tell us why.
Scott Walker, I loved the way he played the game. He played it exactly the way that I like to see the game played. He was the same sort of size as me. You know yourself at practice today.
Yeah, he likes to grind it out. He likes to get the puck in. He likes to play physical. We told him he couldn't play that physical tomorrow because we're getting up in age. But I think he's going to bring that level that Scott brought night in and night out ready to go. Tell us a little bit about how you played a little bit of a joke on your friend back home when you talked about this event with him before coming over here.
Well, after I signed up for the event, I sent a text out to a couple of my good friends and said, look, got something to tell you. And so I went down to speak to them and that, and I went in and I was like, I'm going back to play hockey again. And they're like, oh, that's okay, it sounds great. I was like, yeah, but I'm not just going back to play recreationally, I'm going pro. And they're like, no way. I'm like, and they're like, what, you're going to play Elite League in the UK? And I'm like, no, think bigger. And they're like, what? So I said, next month I'm going over to play for the Carolina Hurricanes. Little white lie. And they're like, nah, I'm not believing that for a minute. I was like, look, I swear on my own life, I'm going to be playing for the Carolina Hurricanes next month. So when I explained the alumni game, they're like, oh, that's cool. So it's been pretty good. They've been really supportive the last few weeks.
Such a great story.
Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks very much.
Well, tomorrow we'll also see Ron Francis, general manager of the Carolina Hurricanes. Number 10 will be back on the ice.
Tweet him earlier on, so I'm just about to do that. Yeah.
Have you asked him about his Wii skate?
He asked me why I wasn't responding to his tweets.
Oh, somebody's calling you out. What a surprise.
No, you have to insult me, and then I'll come at you.
I was just going to say.
So you're being
you got to get him
you're
going
being too nice.
for response.
I guess you're being too nice.
On one shift. Being far too nice.
Oh, it's going to get pretty bad.
Plus, I assume with the time change, you might be under the influence as you're sending the tweets.
Did you get credit for that goal?
Yeah.
That going off your
Oh,
stick?
seriously, goalie interference like nobody's
Yeah,
business.
that was, you really
Like, that's
planted yourself in the
ridiculous.
crease.
It's not Hurley.
What? You're tripping. Don't go in the corners because I'm coming after you.
Oh.
Please. Please.
All right, this is your first experience at an alumni game. Your thoughts so far?
Awesome. Start to finish. It's the minute I landed to right now is pretty cool.
You guys did some bubble hockey, had a team dinner. You guys got to hang a lot around each other a lot. So tell me, what's been the best part so far?
Can you say it without the Scottish accent?
Sure, old man. This the kind of banter you get from the old guys like Wardo and Stu. Shane's the job he's done putting this together has been fantastic. Don't let him hear me say that though. Is he hiding good? No, it's been fantastic start to finish.
Getting on the NHL ice, you were on the ice for a goal. Questionable call there, maybe goalie interference. No, okay,
Not
so
a chance.
take me through the play.
The Grim Reaper went in went in the corner, picked up the puck, took a little shot on goal, put my stick in, deflected it into the roof. Then I may have had unintentional contact with the goalie. It was after the play.
What are you going to go home and tell your friends? Are you going to talk that goal up a little bit more?
Well, first NHL goal, so I'm a pretty big deal now. So I'm gonna sell that and go home.
All right, so tell me what else you've liked about this event and kind of any advice that you've gotten from the alumni players.
None. It's just been insults and abuse from start to finish. In fact, I actually thought I was back home in Scotland, but they were all putting on southern accents.
Oh, fair enough. All right, thank you. Welcome back to Hurricanes Live. Last month, the annual Hurricanes Alumni Game, one of the biggest fundraisers for the Kids and Community Foundation. The likes of Stu Grimson and Sergei Samsonov were rookies to the event, but they've left a lasting impact on the Hurricanes organization and the fans. And they didn't miss a beat when they got back on the ice at PNC Arena.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of former teammates of mine, so a great opportunity to kind of come back to connect with those guys, and a great opportunity to come back and play with guys that have a deep, a real love for the game, and just see the enthusiasm they share for it. To be part of that and to be able to add to their experience is a great time for me, and a great time too to connect with a team, a city where I was part of the first ever team. That to me is a real honor and a real thrill.
Well, I tell you, it was really fun. I got to tell you, the other thing is that I don't have it anymore, and it's very clear and very evident. But I did have fun. It was fun to move the puck around again. It was fun to spend some time on the bench kibitzing with guys rather than wondering whether or not they're going to be okay in their next shift.
Speaking of shifts, I've heard rumors that you have gotten a little hard on guys for taking too long of shifts. Can you evaluate how long yours were today?
I have the mosquito lungs going right now, so it wasn't a concern at all. I was on and off before you could bat an eyelash. I did notice there was a couple guys that extended their shifts. We corrected that pretty quickly and decided that we were going to outchange them, and I think that's what turned the tails of the game.
The Grim Reaper went in the corner, picked up the puck, took a little shot and goal. I put my stick in, deflected it into the roof. Then I may have had unintentional contact with the goalie. It was after the play.
What are you going to go home and tell your friends? Are you going to talk that goal up a little bit more?
Well, first NHL goal, so I'm a pretty big deal now. So I'm gonna sell that and go home. You're tripping. Don't go in the corners because I'm coming after you.
Oh!
Please.
It's been a blast. It's a great time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hanging out with all the boys and getting to meet all the alumni. They're great guys, and it's nice for them to share their experiences with us, and obviously we're all giving back to the kids. So it's been a great couple of days, and I'm happy to be here.
What is it like to take a shot from an NHL player?
Oh, it's definitely a different experience. I mean, playing at at a level like college, I mean, kids can shoot, but the difference with these guys is just a little bit faster, but their accuracy is unreal. So you think you're in position, you think, all right, I'm going to get this off my shoulder, or I'm going to get this in the glove, and it's already in like the top corner. It just skims the bar and goes in. So it's definitely a challenge, but it's been pretty cool making some saves, and then it's okay getting lit up every once in a while. So.
Yeah, I don't get out on the ice that much anymore, but so this is special, being in the same place, seeing a lot of familiar faces. It's been a blast. We enjoyed it. We actually came out as a family a couple of days early, so we had a great time.
Well, I think I just come on the ice and look up, Bates is coming down, so I just figured I'd go to the net and see what happens, and I didn't really do anything but put my stick on the ice, and puck hit off of it and went in the net.
Okay, but a moment like that, very few people get to experience. So what was that like for you?
It was awesome. It was a good feeling to look up and see my kids getting very excited. So it felt very good, very good.
You're given this ability, this opportunity. You graduate to the highest level in all the world, all the professional hockey playing world, and you're given a platform as part of that. And it's nice to be able to use that platform to kind of pivot and to do some good with it. And this, in a very direct way, is an opportunity to do that. So I consider it an honor, a privilege, and I'm grateful for being given the opportunity to be a part of a fun event that does so much good.
Keep rolling.
Oh.
You heard it here first that he's making a comeback next year. So he's getting warmed up.
Yeah, not happening.
Why not?
Not happening.
Rod Brind'Amour puts a stamp on it. That's a tough thing to say no to.
We'll talk about it later.
Well, Ron Hainsey is the oldest player on the Hurricanes roster at 34. On the flip side, it's Jaromir Jagr, who's 43, the oldest player on the Panthers roster. We're talking about some pretty interesting numbers with the wily veteran when we return.